I'm going to call to order the Finance Committee meeting for Parish of Ascension on June 9th. Mr. Oliver, can you do the invocation and pledge?
Dear Lord, bless this great nation, bless this great state, bless this great parish. Bless all the board members here to make the right decision for this great parish. And most of all, bless all the armed forces service members who serve in this great country and give us the freedom we have today. Amen.
Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It looks like we just missed Mr. Turner for today. No chairs additions. Anyone who's wishing to speak on the item should sign in on one of the red or green cards and turn it in to the secretary now. All right, general business, 5A, approval of a renewal of a cooperative endeavor agreement with Ascension Chamber of Commerce. Ascension Chamber of Commerce will assist in advocating for the infrastructure and industry coalition, the parish, industry, and the community leaders to state officials and support the promotion and advancement of various projects as a critical infrastructure need and statewide economic driver and participant in appropriate legislative committee and Department of Transportation and Development meetings. Ascension Parish government will provide funds not to exceed $48,000. Motion, Mr. Todd.
Second.
Second, Mr. Chase. Any questions? Any objections? City Council. You had it easy, mate. B, presentation of the class of 2026 Leadership Ascension Teams projects and approval to allocate $10,000 appropriation to support all the Leadership Ascension Teams projects. Now, I think we got some speakers.
Good evening, Council. For those of you who I do not know, my name is Amy Velez, and I am the facilitator for the 2026 class of Leadership Ascension. I do see some graduates here, so glad to see you here. We are here to tell you a little bit about our class this year and the projects that they're doing, and I want to invite our team speakers, please.
Good evening. My name is Tyler Burke. I'm one of 9 members of Pencils and Possibilities. Pencils and Possibilities is partnering with the Ascension Fund to raise money for grants and building a foundation for an annual event to bring awareness and empower teachers so they can enrich the educational experience for students throughout Ascension Parish and cultivate an environment of growth. These are the types of groups that Leadership Ascension fosters and creates for our wonderful parish. Thank you so much for your time and your consideration of Leadership Ascension.
Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Jared Bursajay. I'm part of the Ascension Impact Initiative group. Our project, when we began brainstorming and talking, it became quickly evident that everyone had a different passion about a nonprofit within our community. So out of that was born a volunteering round robin. We're not support one, but multiple. So we're partnering with 5 nonprofits in our area. It's for the Council on Aging, the Arc of Donaldsonville, Ascension Community Theater, the Alzheimer's Association, and we're gonna end it off with Volunteer Ascension. And with Volunteer Ascension, our passion and our goal is to bridge the gap between awareness and hands needed to facilitate volunteering opportunities within our parish. So our plan with them is to create a calendar and a one-stop shop where everybody can go and look for any opportunity, whether you're looking for service hours or you just want to give back to your community, can go to this website and know any opportunity available in the parish. So tonight, we ask that you consider to approve this annual investment to the Ascension Foundation. And with this, you'll be invested in the people of Ascension Parish. We'll say you're not only funding a moment, but you're fueling a movement within our parish. I think this program has been successful for many, many years and many more to come. So we thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jesse Wingate. I'm with Ascension Parish Fire District 3. I'm the Chief of Training there. I'm here tonight representing Spark Ascension. Spark Ascension is a community-led initiative. We're aimed at improving fire safety in Ascension Parish. We hope to accomplish this through consistent and engaging education by providing a uniform parish-wide fire safety message taught in Ascension schools. So I appreciate all of you here tonight, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Hi, folks. My name is Susan Kleber, and I'm representing Threads of Opportunity. So our team identified a gap when it came to high school students in need, and the need is around professional clothing and skill development. So to close that gap, we have partnered with Donaldsonville High School and Prairieville High School, and it's around removing those barriers and enabling these students for success. So we've been very fortunate and humbled by our community with the donation so far for professional clothing and attire. And then when we're going to conduct these workshops, we're also going to bring a mobile clothing closet so these students have free access to professional clothing to help their transition from high school to whatever comes next, whether it be college, whether it be career, or whether it be just applying for a job. So we appreciate your support. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, Ms. Jen is going to abstain from this vote. I accept the motion. Motion, Mr. Todd. Second, Mr. Chase. Any questions? Any objections? Thank you. C, approval of a renewal of a cooperative endeavor agreement with Nicholls State University to manage operations of the West Ascension Early Learning Center. Contract amount not to exceed 1.2 million.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Chase. Second, Mr. Oliver. Any questions? Any objections? Send to council. D, approval of a cooperative endeavor agreement with the Love Impact Coalition, Inc. for a one-time payment of $100,000 to assist with the provision of free healthcare services at 2 free medical, dental, vision clinics in Ascension Parish, one in Donaldsonville and one in Gonzales. Motion, Mr. Joel. Second, Mr. Blaine. Any questions? Any comments?
I'd just like to know details.
They're here to.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah, speaking? Okay. They didn't let me know. How come nobody wants to sit on this side? They're all bunched up over there.
Okay, good evening. I'm Donna Collins-Lewis, the Director for Love Impact Coalition, and Dr. Nicole Thomas, Co-Director of Love Impact Coalition. Oh, we do have a slide. Make sure, I'm not sure if I'm gonna know how to click this. Okay, there you go. So we're here to just to give you a few details about the clinic. We've been doing this work in Baton Rouge since 2018, where we provide free vision, dental, and medical clinics for anyone on a first-come, first-served basis. No ID, no insurance, nothing is required. If the patient shows up, we're happy to be able to serve them.
Our primary focus is to make sure that we can cut through all of the barriers that are there, because the one common thing we all have is that we need all of our health. And so we're here to fill that gap and that void by having absolutely no restrictions to any of the services that we provide in all of our services. One other service we do also have is that we do have a pharmacy on site. So if the patient is prescribed any medications during the actual free clinic, they're able to get those particular medications filled before they leave the free clinic. And so to date, we have served a little bit over 8,500 patients. We have provided a little bit over $8.5 million in free services since we've been doing this since 2018. And so again, we're here to make sure that we can close that gap in healthcare.
And so at each clinic, again, we provide free dental cleanings, fillings, extractions. On the vision side, a patient comes in, they can pick out their own frames, they get prescription eyeglasses, which are filled and mailed back directly to the patient's home. Then in our medical section, we will have, people can get exams. We're gonna have high school sports physicals at some of these clinics so that we remove those barriers for high school students also.
And so the last part of this is that we do have a large volunteer base. We cannot do this work without all of our amazing volunteers. So we make sure that we ask the community to also come out and help us in providing these services that are non-clinical. We don't want anyone coming to help us provide the clinical services because we do have licensed clinical professionals to handle that. But on the general side, anything else, we do also welcome our community to come out so that we can really and truly be here for those that need us.
So we really appreciate you guys' support and helping us to bring this clinic. I think you guys will be amazed once you see the clinic in action. I want to also say thank you to Representative Brass. He said he wasn't going to say anything, but I know he's going to come up and say something.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to be brief. I met these two young ladies last year. Had the opportunity to attend clinic in Downsville, and I was in awe when I walked in. I walked in about 6 o'clock a.m. Just thinking it's going to be like a clinic where they're passing out literature and information, but little did I know it's going to have 500 people on the outside waiting to get in. So these young ladies, along with the doctors, dentists, all the healthcare professionals, they work from 6 o'clock all the way to 8, 9 o'clock that night to make sure that everybody was serviced. So what we're doing this year, in addition to you guys' allocation, we was also able to secure $100,000 of state funds to go toward the 3 programs that's going to be here. So as you can see up there, September 9th is scheduled for Lemon Center in Downsville. We have confirmed with the parish president and the council that October 17th will be here on the East Bank in Gonzales at Lamar Dixon. And then the final date in District 58 will be November 7th, which will be held in at New Wine Baptist Church in St. John in La Plaza. So we're just trying to bring services to the rural parish. I know oftentimes we get some bad press as far as our healthcare outcomes, but this is one step forward to kind of help dilute that message and put our best foot forward. So thank you guys for your continued support, and whatever I could do to help you all, please let me know.
Appreciate you. I got y'all. So y'all are expecting like 500 on the west?
I'm hoping more.
I was just curious how many of y'all think y'all are
So
going
we
to get.
service about 500. We are a first come, first served basis. The unfortunate part about this is that it does come a time where we have to say we've reached max capacity. So we may have anywhere from 700 to 800 people show up. We're there for 12 hours. We serve literally from the time we get there until we leave, and we have it down to a science to know at a certain time.
So about
we're at
500
max
is
capacity.
the
and
magic number?
She'll deliver the message that she doesn't like to deliver, that we've reached capacity. But the great thing is, we have 3 that are going to be in the area.
Yes.
No restrictions on any of them, so they can come to any of those clinics if they're not able to get service for some reason at one. But we make every effort to get them in, treat them with quality, so we don't
Get
want
there
to
early.
compromise that, and get them out.
I get a question, Mr. Chase.
Just off these rough numbers, am I reading it right that y'all are doing this for under $200 a person? When you combine all the dollars you spend, all the services, whatever, like I'm getting like.
So it costs us between 150 to 200,000 to do a clinic, but we pay for everything. So just like if you went into a dentist's office, you go in, you get your exams on your teeth, you get your fillings, you clean your extraction. So it's the whole process. But we, first of all, when people come in through the door, everybody is registered at the clinic. From registration, they go to what we call medical clearance. Like if you're going to an emergency room, you got to get your blood pressure checks and glucose levels, like the doctor talked about that. But all those things, they do that to make sure that they can get the services that they came for. So if somebody's glucose level is too high or their blood pressure is too high, we do what we call put them in medical holding to try to get them stabilized, because we don't want to turn anyone away that's in the line. So we set them in medical holding until their pressure comes down or until their vitals are where the parameters of the clinic are detailed.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
So I mean, y'all are, the 100,000 we're giving y'all are stretching. Like that is, no, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so our clinic in May, we served 644 individuals at the clinic we just had in May 16 in Baton Rouge,
In one day.
one day.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't know that many people.
If you come to a clinic, you'll get to know them.
That is very important. No, thank y'all very much. This is great. Look, I will give you, I'm gonna give you 2 wonderful ladies, some advice. Y'all need to find better company than Representative Brass. I'm telling you that right now. Thank y'all very much.
You got a question,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Oliver?
Ladies, I just want to thank y'all for coming to Donaldsonville, because I know the first time we had it last year,
Yes.
once the word got out, everybody was texting everyone, calling, and the line got longer.
Yes.
So once again, I want to thank y'all for the terrific job y'all did in Donaldsonville,
Thank you.
and glad y'all going to be back this year.
Yeah, we feel like it's what God called us to do. So we enjoy it. It's a lot of work that's put into bringing the clinic to an area, but we enjoy every moment of it.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, guys. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Mr. Brass, for always helping the community out there. All right, entertain a motion. Motion, Mr. Todd.
Second.
Second, Mr. Chase. Any questions? Any objections? Send to council. All right, approval of ordinance declaring surplus and authorization of the sale and/or transfer of miscellaneous movable equipment.
Motion.
Motion Chase, second Blaine. Any questions, any objections? F, approval of a renewal of a master services agreement with Clean Earth of Alabama, Inc. for the collection of hazardous household materials for a term of 2 years. Total compensation shall not exceed $300,000.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Chase.
Second.
Second, Mr. Dennis. Any questions, any objections? G, approval of amendment number 1 for the geotechnical assistance contract with Gulf South Engineering and Testing, Inc. to add an additional $200,000 for a new amount not to exceed $350,000 per calendar year. Gulf South Engineering and Testing, Inc. will only receive a portion of the total amount depending on the task orders awarded and provided.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Chase. Second, Ms. Pam. Any questions? Any comments? Objections? Item H, approval of amendment number 1 for the geotechnical assistance contract with Terracon Consultants, Inc. to add an additional $200,000 for a new amount not to exceed $350,000 per calendar year. Terracon Consultants, Inc. will only receive a portion of the total amount dependent on the task orders awarded and provided.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Chase.
Second.
Second, Mr. Dennis. Any questions, any comments, any objections? I, approval of amendment number 1 for the geotechnical assistance contract with Artman and Associates, Inc. to add additional $200,000 for a new amount not to exceed $350,000 per calendar year. Artman and Associates, Inc. will only receive a portion of the total amount dependent on the task orders awarded and provided.
Motion.
Motion Chase, second, Mr. Blaine. Any questions, any objections? J, approval of intergovernmental agreement between Ascension Parish Government and the City of Donaldsonville. Ascension Parish Government will grant permanent servitude to the City of Donaldsonville for the construction of a proposed sidewalk along Thibbert Drive and Clay Street in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. The City of Donaldsonville shall assume maintenance of the sidewalk at its expense.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Chase, second, Mr. Oliver. Any questions, any objections? K, approval of a cooperative endeavor agreement between Ascension Parish Government and the Louisiana Department of Transportation and Development for the LA 73 roundabout at Bluff Road Connector Project H.014918, and approval for Parish President Clint Whitmore to execute the agreement. Motion, Mr. Blaine, second, Mr. Chase. Any questions? Any objections? L, approval of an additional funding for CSRS LLC for design and support services for the Energy Transition Parkway Phase 2 and 2A projects, contract 250176. Contract value will increase by $114,500 for a not to exceed value of $464,500. Motion, Mr. Joseph.
I'll,
Second, Mr. Robert.
yeah, and I do have a question. I'm just curious what is it scope change?
Scope change and kind of keeping up with the multiple changes that have been going on out there. The Corps of Engineers took about 18 months to approve our permit. So there was a lot of back and forth that was required of CSRS, along with a request to extend the roadway into this Phase 2A and some additional modifications that were required due to a conflict with Entergy. So yeah, it's a little bit of a scope change, but it is additional work that is merited.
Okay. Okay.
All right, you sent to council. M, approval to accept the lowest responsive quote in the amount of $158,314.99 submitted by Hydrotech Services for the FY 2024-2025 purchase and install isolation valves and public water drinking system project, and to authorize the parish president to enter a contract for the project.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Chase, second, Mr. Oliver. Any questions, any comments, any objections? N, approval of amendment number 4 to the master contract for professional services with McKim & Creed, Inc. for the water sector program to extend the contract to July 31st, 2026, and is retroactive to May 31st, 2026. The amendment only extends the terms of the project and does not affect the original contract price. Motion, Mr. Dennis, second, Mr. Robert. Any questions, any objections? O, approval of amendment number 3 to legal services contract with Dago, Feist, and Kessenich to increase the contract by $100,000 for a total contract amount not to exceed $495,000 to continue representation into general legal matters through April 22nd, 2026. Is that date right?
Yes, that's their renewal date.
I have a question for Mr. Robert.
Mr. Chase?
So, I know this year we've been getting sued a lot, but I mean,
Yes. So this firm handled the Demco matter for us, and we had a trial in July of last year in front of the PSC. And then we also had a summary judgment hearing that was done, and then 2 mediations last year, which used up the bulk of their contract. We had to extend for that, and they are currently handling the Mission Street Bluff Road connector, which is where we're building the road between 73 and Bluff. And the owners of Mission Street, which is one of them, is fighting very hard. We're set for jury trial on July 28th, and they have stepped up the litigation in this takings. And so we've had to have a firm to defend us in getting this land.
okay.
And this amount was spent in March in litigation, in depositions and expert testimony.
Okay.
I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah, I'm good.
Any other
It
questions?
sounds like Mr. Dupatti might not be holding up his end of the bargain.
I entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Chase. Who was that? Second, Ms. Pam. Any other questions? Any objections? P, contract report was emailed to the committee members ahead of the meeting, and any questions submitted should have been answered before the meeting. If there are no any other further questions, they contact legal or finance. Finance report, 6A, budget amendment number 2, approval to amend 2026 budget.
Good evening. You have before you budget amendment number 2, ordinance, which reads as follows. An ordinance to amend the ordinance approving, adopting, and appropriating the 2026 operating and capital budgets for the Parish of Ascension adopted by the Ascension Parish Council on the 20th day of November 2025. Section 1. The Ascension Parish Council hereby ordains that the ordinance approving, adopting, and appropriating the 2026 operating and capital budgets for the Parish of Ascension is hereby amended, approved, and appropriated as follows. Operating budget, general fund, for the purchase of property and closing costs associated with each of the purchases. General administration, Berg Street property, Donaldsonville, 1.42 acres, $20,000 appraisal amount. Edenbourne Parkway property, 110 acres, $2,550,000 appraisal amount. Rondinode Lane, Donaldsonville, approximately 4.5 acres, $100,000 appraisal. Expenditure and other financing uses, acquisition land, $3 million.
Motion, Mr. Joseph, second Chase. Any questions? Any other comments? Thank you, ma'am. Monthly report of new positions added to the Ascension Parish Government Classification Plan in the month of May 2026. No new positions were added. Report can be viewed at the link included in the agenda and follow up with finance staff for any questions. Motion to adjourn, Mr. Roberry, second, Mr. Chase.